I've been painting for about 15 years. I create bespoke stationery pieces for the high-end luxury wedding market. My name is Catherine Green. I'm an Australian watercolour artist and I specialise in the wedding and celebration world. I live in Berry with my young family, a couple of hours south of Sydney. It's sort of a country seaside town. Life is very easy. It's 5-minute radius living, no traffic, kids catch the bus at the end of the driveway. We're really fortunate to have my studio here. A lot of my clients get married in beautiful destinations all around the world. So when a client engages me, we will start with probably trying to hook up a face-to-face meeting to kind of know each other a little bit and have a brief chat about what they're looking for, a little bit about the celebration. And from there, I will come back to them with some basic concept sketches. Sometimes there is not time for a huge concept delivery. So that's the reality of the game, and the pressure there is quite high to deliver something pretty quickly. So deadlines can be really varied across clients. So after that initial contact, we will go back and start those foundation sketches, and I'll sit in the studio and kind of really do a lot of large scale, smaller drawings that all come together in the end. So the pencil sketches are the first start, and then from there, if everyone's happy, I'll get started with painting. And I use a beautiful Japanese watercolor brand called Kuretake. Their pigments are amazing. So once we've got sign off on our final designs, we then get our print preparation done, and printing, I like to really have it done locally in Australia. We've got one of the finest print houses based in Sydney. And then I will obviously QC everything and we'll assemble and have everything shipped out. However, sometimes there are some really tight deadlines, and I do have print houses in the UK and New York and in Europe. And so depending on where the wedding's based and where the client is and deadlines and timeframes, we kind of choose how that last end bit is going to roll out with the printing. Every invitation has to be done perfectly because it's not just about the bride and groom. These are going to all their friends and family that are attending the celebration. So it has to be perfect for every single one. This is them receiving it, opening it, those first impressions. And so for us as a business, or my brand, I really do have to ensure perfection is across the board. So I was originally known in the industry, or started out kind of painting maps, and destination weddings have become a really popular thing. So it's kind of evolved from there, and as they've grown, so has my product offering, obviously. And you can't just deliver a map, you have to have the invitation. There's RSVPs and details cards and itineraries and all sorts of really fun pieces that you can create. And since COVID, I feel like there has been a real need for websites. They've just become almost mandatory and really part and parcel with the paper pieces. So we also specialise in those now, and they're really fun and great for guests because they can be on the run. And we can have them on phones and devices of all sorts, and everybody can be updated really regularly if there's any changes to plans. I think the fun part about the websites is that with the illustration, we have now been able to animate a lot of that, and that's really fun and guests love it. So I've been really proud of being able to work out a way to do that, because tech stuff is really not my forte, but I have a lovely little team that help me do that, and we create some really fun things. I really enjoy painting as a medium, and watercolour has been really forgiving and something that I've really developed over the last 4 to 5 years particularly. But with that, a lot of it is small scale, and so I've been really kind of dabbling in some larger stuff and a little bit of mixed media, which has been a really nice outlet, and moving away from the smaller pieces just for a moment to kind of refresh and come back to the table has been really good. I really love my job. I feel really grateful to have something that is so convenient for family life as well as something I'm passionate about. So being a working mum kind of is really challenging in itself, but I feel pretty lucky to have it the way that I do because I'm able to work from home. I have the flexibility of hours. My children can kind of see me work, and I think it sets a really good tone for them. So I've been really fortunate to work on some amazing weddings. They're always multi-day, and these couples are really wanting to create some memorable experiences for their guests. So a lot of my clients come to me because they have found me and like my work, or a planner has recommended me. The best way to have I suppose, my work really unfold is to have that freedom to create within a brief something that is really magical, and that really means I have to probably have a lot more freedom than sometimes they're comfortable with. But that's just a bit of holding their hand and kind of jumping off the cliff together, and they actually really enjoy it. I think my clients really feel the passion and enthusiasm that I have for the job, and that really rolls out to when the guests receive the paper goods, and they can kind of see what we've crafted together with the bride and groom, and definitely that rolls out to creating some incredible memories.